Hey everyone, my name is Nguyen and welcome back to Stellaris Federations. Let's go ahead and continue. I think it's time to start building some more stations. Let's head down here with you and build on this planetary body to increase our mineral production, which is at a pretty good place, to be honest. We do, however, need to fix our food situation. It decreasing is a problem because we need to be able to spam the decision that boosts population growth, this one. But currently we're not able to.
System charted.
Let's go ahead and build a mining station here as well. Now let's check on these guys here to see. Okay, they're still overwhelming. Let's go ahead and check the contacts here to check the status. Oh, that's interesting. The Knalsa monopoly here is at war with an unidentified empire. Interesting, interesting. We're on good terms with the Shinnor Combine, which is good. And the others don't like us that much, but it's okay, we don't like him either, though. So let's check here. Dark Secret. Next step. Finally, the inconsistencies in our history have been explained, using these lost chapters from our true heritage. We had once believed that the advancement of our civilization came of our own accord, solitary and independent. Now we know that in all this time we had been standing on the shoulders of giants. We cannot change the past, we reconcile and we move on, accepting our past not as a dark burden, but as a stepping stone on our path forward into the future. It's our time to become giants. Onwards! Alright, so let's see here. Minor artifacts found. 3. Spurred by the past modifier added, giving the following effects. Monthly unity plus 5%, happiness plus 5%, government ethics attraction plus 10%, and research speed plus 5%. Oh, hello. This is really good, actually. Wow. I wonder if this concludes the event chain. Oh man, that's really good. Let's check out here. Yeah, spurred by the past. Oh wow. Those are some quite nice bonuses. Just like that. That are gonna be permanently present. Very nice. Very, very nice. And finally we can start building robots on Therum as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Now again we're losing money. Let's check here what we can do about that. I guess we could build a generator district and move the clerks and make them start producing energy. Here we're good, we're just waiting for the population to grow. We have unemployment here, that's interesting. Why do we have that? Okay, so the holo theaters are... Actually, you know what? Let's cancel the holo theaters. What do we need here? That's interesting, actually. So let's go ahead. I think we're gonna start producing some alloys on this world, actually. So let's go ahead and do that, because rather soon we will need to start building up our fleet. Because I'm thinking their home planet's gonna explode soon. That's probably gonna be a good time to invade them, if ever. So we need to kind of be prepared. We're only getting plus 17 alloys per month now, which is pretty bad, actually. Okay, so let's check this. A colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Let's go ahead. Where is this? All the way over here, alright. We're actually losing a lot of energy right now, again. Most likely it is because all the robot assembly plants have gone online, pretty much. This is also going to increase our deficit. Okay, let's hold off building more stations for now. You know what, actually, let's go ahead, fly you down here and claim this. We can also get the 4 energy from here. And you should be on your way to start researching these anomalies. Yes, signs of precursor activity, very nice. FTL impact. A massive crater on Soyuz 2 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the sides of the crater, we suspect that the ship exiting the hyperlane at maximum velocity rammed the planet for reasons unknown, roughly 10,000 years ago. Oh dear. The HN Yal Imakun has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of collapsed hyperparticulate field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Ah, we got some physics research, very nice. More research is always good. Now we really need more pops coming online, so we can start working those resources. Governor trait gain, corrupt. Yeah, that's gonna increase crime. Alright, interesting. Which is kinda bad actually, because now our crime is gonna go through the roof. So what we're gonna do is yeah, we can definitely, yeah, we're getting 100 minerals per month, so we can definitely afford to build new buildings. So let's remove you and place Mr. Caretaker here. And then on Theron Prime, instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Vicaltor. Let's fire you actually. So, alright, there we go. So we don't have to worry about the crime, because that's gonna create problems. You are good, you are good, you are growing. Very nice.
New technology discovered.
So, new tech, off-world trading company. Okay, let's see what we get now. Administrative park.
Surveyed.
Oh, okay. So this is to increase admin cap. Terraforming could be nice, not that we can afford to do anything like that as of now, but let's go with xenobiology to increase our, oh man, 74 months, seriously. Yeah, we really need to expand on our tech, and that's fast actually. When are you gonna get another building slot? We need to build more civilian foundries, industries I mean, so we can start building more research labs, because our tech is slowly starting to fall behind. We're now gaining almost 15% penalty. We haven't built another research lab after the one we built in the beginning of the game actually. Alright, Crystalline Entities are unbreakable. The Crystalline Entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Tarsus, are probably alive. An earlier and perhaps more descriptive name for them was silicate animate matter, as they have little in common with biological life. They're actually, let's change the track here because it's a little bit too loud. Where were we? As they have little in common with biological life. They are solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign, rarely seen with more than a sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subversive to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others, contrary to an early hypothesis. The shifts in hue between individual crystal entities seems to be related not to their age but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as though sporadic fluctuations in this charge after the refractory properties of the crystal. So we can get either energy credits from pops or crystal infused plating. Let's go ahead and get more energy from the pops. Right, How's it going down here with our neighbors? Have you colonized? Oh, there we go. Now this guy has 4 planets. Excellent. Now he's overwhelming as well, but at least he's on our side. Looks like we have some employment going on in Kamara Prime. We have a robot that has nowhere to go. So let's go ahead and build an agri-district to get some food production going. Oh man, we're starting to lose a lot of energy now, which has me worried. Communications established. We received transmission from an independent space station of the Mutagan Merchant Guild. They appear to have successfully translated our language. And we got some influence. Hey! Alright, so we met the Merchant Guild. Excellent. Alright, let's claim this system here, and then we're gonna build a mining station over here. Mining drone work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from rocks Hyron miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Hyron Directorate's mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent, contrary to previous assumptions. They emit signal pings, through extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Yeah, let's grab this. Mining station mineral output plus 10%. Thank you. We'll take that. Okay, so you are good.
New technology
Still have...
discovered.
Actually, let's hold on here. Can we... Yeah, let's remove these two. Make sure they gather energy. Too bad that the game actually prioritizes clerks over basic resources. So you have to like manually move them around, which is annoying. Yeah, we're building here an agri district, very nice. This is a tech world, okay. Nice. We don't have to pick that ourselves. Alright, so, good. Alright, we just got improved deflectors, very nice. So let's go ahead and grab fusion reactors for our ships. These guys are expanding a lot, actually. Fuck are held in the How many wars do they have? 8 with 66 pops. Oh man. Huh. Alright. 8 planets. They've been busy. How's it going for you? Form a non-aggression pact. Yes. Yes, Shino Combine. We shall. Strange goings on. We received troubling reports of erratic behavior among some of our colonists on Kamara Prime. The behavior ranges from confusion to extreme agitation, and isolated cases of unexplained violence has been observed. Affected citizens are difficult to communicate with, and as such are unable to provide sufficient reasoning behind their actions. At this point we are unable to identify a clear cause behind the behavior, whether it is biological, chemical or otherwise. Our researchers strongly recommend launching a targeted scientific inquiry before the situation gets out of hand. Yeah, okay.
Situation log updated.
I guess this was only a matter of time before something weird started happening on this planet. 11 months, alright. Interesting. Maybe we should have scrapped these robots. I don't know. It feels like they might be the cause of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab the energy here. Oh god, here we go. Hyron weaklings, our warriors are on the way to plunder your systems. Face them in battle if you can muster the courage, or cover in fear until they've had their fill of your riches. You can of course offer tribute now to spare yourself from the coming onslaught. If it is sufficient, our warriors may be compelled to turn back. Yeah, we're in no position to do anything here, so let's offer them some minerals since we have a bunch of those. freaking marauders. Looks like we have a bunch of idle science vessels. So let's go ahead actually and excavate this site with you. What are you doing? Nothing. Let's go ahead and out to explore you. And we really need to get our hands on this system here. Mounting tensions. More colonists on Kamara Prime have succumbed to confusion and agitation, exhibiting the erratic behavior we first observed in isolated populations weeks ago. A concerning number have also begun to display aggression and violent tendencies. Our scientists warn the situation is likely to continue to degrade until we're able to find a cause. Yeah, okay, so what does this do in practice? Erratic behavior. Okay, that's pretty severe actually. Alright. Hopefully we'll get to the bottom of this rather fast. So how many democratic? 13. Planet-side violence. The situation on Kamara Prime is spiraling out of control. The percentage of affected colonists displaying unexplained agitation and aggression has reached a boiling point. Worse yet, this includes portions of the populace with access to weaponry. Outright skirmishes are broken out in our settlements, overwhelming civil peacekeeping forces. Enraged colonists are attacking one another and anyone else who comes in range. What the hell is going on here? Enraged civilians are attacking their fellow colonists on Kamara Prime. Mounting tensions. More colonists on Kamara Prime have succumbed to confusion and agitation, exhibiting the erratic behavior first observed in isolated populations weeks ago. A certain number have also begun to display aggression and violent tendencies. Okay, this is... So, somebody's actually invading... Okay, it's the crazies. Enraged colonists. I wonder... Yeah, we should be able to beat them back.
Construction online.
Question is, are we gonna lose pops because of this? Yeah, we're beating them back with these. That's good at least. We won't have to invade our own planet again.
Invaders neutralized.
Okay, so... Planet-side violence suppressed. The enraged colonists in Kamara Prime have been pacified by our troops. Unfortunately, without understanding the cause behind their unexplained behavior, we have no way of knowing how long it will be before violence erupts again. Our premier biologist heavily suspects some kind of behavior affecting contagion is at play, and we're working around the clock to isolate it. Yeah, you do that. So, League Science Base. The surface scan of Skyroth 6 has identified the remnants of an ancient installation on the planet's surface. Most of the facility was wiped out in a massive explosion some 2 million years ago, but a few outlying buildings more or less survived the blast. All evidence recovered so far points this having been some sort of research base built by the First League. Alright, so we uncovered our first
Situation log updated.
precursor event. Let's actually go ahead and lower the volume for the music a little bit, like so. And now we just need to rage virus, alright. Tragedy has struck the research team leading the charge in isolating the cause behind the erratic behavior on Kamara Prime. Despite extensive countermeasures, several members of the team began to display aggression typical of the condition, and in the ensuing chaos, several scientists were killed. There is, however, a silver lining. We have discovered that the cause behind this epidemic of erratic behavior is infectious, a contagion caused by the airborne virus that affects the fundamental neurology of its victim. The remaining team is scrambling to develop a vaccine. So we get minus 50% society research for 12 months. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to find a cure pretty fast before everybody goes completely bananas on the planet and they kill themselves or something. Robot debris. This is probably the site... Oh, okay, it's a completely new one. Interesting. Yeah, let's ignore that. It's not in our territory anyway. Alright, so far so good. When's our next tradition? 30 months? Oh man. That's a long time.
Detected.
Alright, new anomaly. Located all the way up here. This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Let's go ahead and research that. Hopefully we get some nice bonuses out of that, maybe some research. I wonder, out of curiosity, are we able to colonize? Yes, we can use, and we can also have Shinnor. What are these guys?
Research project concluded.
That's interesting. Interesting. These guys have already started mingling with other species, and this is the result? Oh man. Oh well, I don't know who's the ugliest of them, but okay. Alright, so let's see here. Rage virus vaccine developed. Nice artwork. I really love the new artwork that they released together with Federations, actually. The development of a vaccine to treat the epidemic affecting our population on Kamara Prime has successfully concluded. Distribution of the vaccine has begun, and life on Kamara Prime should soon return to normal. Research has revealed that the retrovirus behind this turmoil appears to have evolved on Kamara Prime millions of years ago, lying dormant in frozen biomatter. It resurfaced when the planet's ice caps melted. It's very likely that this led to the demise of the ancient robots makers centuries ago. Luckily, the Hyron Directorate is better equipped to deal with the viral contaminants. The development of this vaccine has even led to some advancements in the field of medicine. Oh, very nice.
New technology discovered.
Excellent. Not that we're gonna build these things, but sure. Why not? Alright, so far so good. I'm still waiting to get the hangars actually. Unless we already have them and I forgot about it. No, we haven't. We rolled them in the beginning, and we didn't take it, and now it's been 30 years and we still haven't seen them. Oh well. Okay, archaeological project completed. The archaeological expedition we sent to Skyris 6 has returned. Very little remained of the First League research base they were sent to investigate, but judging by their isolated location, we suspect that the research conducted there was of a dangerous nature, possibly involving dimensional travel or advanced bioweapons. A recovered data disk from the Academy of Sciences has offered some insights into how the scientific community of the First League was organized. An interesting find. We got some physics research and also a minor artifact. Excellent. So you should be on the way to explore the next anomaly. Asteroid collision. Where's this? Alright. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with LR-9-811. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface, but now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. A lucky find. Not that it benefits us in any way, but oh well. Okay, we can actually go ahead and build some more ships, so let's do that. And we have another faction. New faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Hyron Directorate, led by scientist Roald Voon. They call themselves the Xeno Compassion Cult. Ugh. The members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. Okay. So now we also have a hippie faction. That's great. Got the freedom lovers and the hippies. Awesome. Atmospheric readings from Percat do not match simulated projections. Alright, let's find out why. We are good on monies again, so let's actually go ahead and start building these mining stations, finally. And let's queue up this one as well, and might as well queue up that one too. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Let's upgrade Kamara. This is terrible. Well, we're not producing a society research here, to be honest. It doesn't really matter, to be fair. Alright, so it's actually time to start thinking what should build what. You have... yeah, this is interesting. We have Metal Boneyard, society research from jobs, 10%. So this is definitely gonna be a tech world, for sure. I'm actually considering making this a tech world as well. And then we can have like mixed in our capital, since we can't specialize it either way. Maybe focus a bit more on alloy production. This is probably gonna be our civilian factory to produce consumer goods, and this is most likely gonna be our alloy producing planet. So let's see here. Swirling shadows. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Perkad 6 phase. They are cast not by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Varho Toros is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Alright, so it gained Shadowplay. Let's see. Okay, our food has stabilized. Now, can we do something with our money? We do have a bunch of influence, and we're not gonna expand anymore. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and do research grant to increase our research speed. Okay, you're done there. That's fine. Also, policies. Anything interesting we can change here? I think we're gonna stick with the expansionist. Well, actually, we should probably change this soon. Or actually right now, to be honest. Because we're not gonna colonize that many planets. As of now. Sure, we're gonna colonize these two, but I mean, maybe the bonuses for the other are better. Let's check them out. This one has... Our diplomacy is gonna suffer a lot through this. This is interesting. This is really interesting, actually. Huh. Not that we have any use of this, to be honest. Okay, you know what? Let's keep this for now. When and if the galactic community is created, we might consider choosing to this. Or if we go to war to these, we need to remember to change to belligerent, because that can be also very nice. If we go to war. Everything else looks good. Yep. Alright, cool. So, let's see what tech. We got fusion reactor, very nice. And now we are definitely gonna go with quantum energy states for more energy credits. Nice that our economy has started stabilizing. However, we do need to improve our food production by a lot. Let's check here. You're gonna need workers very soon, actually. So let's be proactive and build an agri district, like so. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should, instead of building these willy-nilly, maybe we should start seeing and figure out what should be what. So I'm thinking, actually, you know what? We're gonna go and build according to our needs for now. And once we're pretty much stabilized and further developed, we're gonna start specializing our raw resources as well. Oh, okay, so never forget. Beacon in the depth. Only through archaeological proof and imagination can one depict a once flourishing civilization on the now desolate surface of Spute. So unkind has a patch of time been that even the sturdiest buildings have been grinded down to little more than dust. But from deep underground a strange signal is pulsing, a mysterious beacon, yearning for investigation and uncovering. Well, let's go ahead and keep digging. And our governor leveled up as well. Alright, so... what was I thinking? How are you doing on... yeah, this takes a long time. 465 days? Oh man. I wonder if there is another alternative. No, there's not. Also can... oh, hello. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hire you, and then we're gonna fire you because you're pretty much useless now. And where's the fleet? Assign the new admiral, like so. Excellent. And why is our... oh, okay, it's building the last 2 ships. Alright, cool. So, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. What do you think about our progress so far? Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.